Hey guys, so I already have my foundation on, I moisturized and everything like that. I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal True Match Glow. It's these little drops that you're supposed to mix into your foundation, but I just now remembered, so I'm just gonna take a damp sponge and put those on right now. As long as it's damp, it's just gonna go in and it's gonna blend out very nicely. I'm just going to put it right here, like so. And just kind of pat that on the high points on my face. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer and then I'll be right back. Okay, now I have all the concealer and everything on. I actually used Makeup Revolution in C8 to basically go over the spots that are a little darker on me. Like I have a problem area here and a couple problem areas over here, so I went over those spots with this one because it's like matching my foundation shade. And then I went in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and I put that to brighten up my under eyes. And then I just set my whole face with the Airspun loose powder. I'm going to take a damp sponge and go underneath my eyes and bake. So I'm just going to go under here, and I do it upward here, and then all underneath. And then I'll do the same thing to the other eye. I bring it down my nose as well because I get some lines through there. So this is how I bake. So I'm just gonna keep that on. I'm going to go off of camera and I'm gonna do my brows because I did that in my very first video, so I don't want to take time in this one to show how I do them. So I'm gonna do that really quick. Okay, so I got my brows done, and then I filled them in with the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil, which is honestly like I think $2 at Myers, and it's really nice and you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. And then I went over it with a clear gel mascara like I always do, just to set them in place. So I'm gonna go in onto my eyes now, and they're already primed and everything. I'm gonna go in with a transition color, and I'm gonna take the Kylie Cosmetics palette here, and I'm gonna take the shade Rosé, which is in the very bottom corner here, and I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush like I always do, and I'm gonna put that right in my crease. So I'm going to put on the very outskirts here of my crease and then bring that all the way in. And then I will be doing the same thing to the other eye. You just want a nice warm transition shade always. So I'm going to do that really quick, and I'm going to go in with Paybacks. This one right here, very top brown one. And I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, so I actually didn't go in with Paybacks. I went in with the Check ID, which is the third shade on the top row. And then I am gonna take from this other palette I have right here. I'm gonna take this nice purpley shade because I'm gonna go for like a burgundy goldish color. And for the eye look today, I'm not sure how it'll turn out, but we'll try it. So I'm gonna take this color right here, and then I'm gonna put that on the outer corner of my lid. So I'm gonna go through this little area here, and then I will start blending more colors inward. Okay, so now I am going to go in with Calabasas in the Jeffree Star Morphe collab palette here. And then I'm going to put that in the crease as well. All these colors are going in the crease just to build up a nice burgundy purpley color here. And then we'll get onto the eyelid here. So you just want to blend it out as best that you can because you don't want any harsh lines throughout there. And I wiped away my bake. If you want like a really nice sharp line on your eyeshadow, you can actually take that damp sponge that you used to bake, and then you can take the corner of it and just go put a little dab right in that area. And this is going to create a nice sharp line. So just in that area there. So I'm gonna blend all this out, and then I will be going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I believe. Has the other burgundy color that I use. It's not really like a burgundy color, it's more of a brownish, reddish color, but it turns out really nice whenever it comes to like purples and the browns that I am using on the crease. So I'm going to do that next, and then I will be back. Okay, and then I am going to go in with the Kylie palette here that I have, and I'm going to go in with the black obsidian shade that is right here. I'm going to only put that on my outer corner. I'm going to take a nice dense brush like so, and then I'm going to really pack it on there because I want the outer corner to be the darkest. So I'm just really packing it on. And then I will go in and feather it out a little bit. Like that. And then I'm going to go and do the other eye as well. Okay, so now we're at that point where we can go in and do the lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer that I have here, and I'm going to take a little bit on a brush, and I'm going to put that right on my lid. You want a nice base for your lid shade. So that, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the color Pray for Snow because I wanted like the burgundy and I wanted the gold look on here as well. But first, before I dip into that color, I'm going to spray this with a little bit of my setting spray that I use, and we're gonna dip in to Pray for Snow, and then I'm going to put that right over where I put the concealer. So just put that right over that. You can't see the color well. I'm going to turn this light down a little bit. Maybe you'll be able to see it now. And then I'm just going to do the same exact thing to the other eye. Okay, so now I have the eye portion done of the eyelids. I'm going to go and do the underneath of my eyes, and all I'm going to take is the colors from the Kylie Jenner palette here. I'm going to take the Rose A and then the Payback one here. So I'm going to take those and put them underneath with a fluffy brush. Just kind of combine the two. And then I'm going to go in with a nice burgundy color as well to just blend everything out. So I'll just go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette along with the purpley color that I used in this palette earlier. So I actually just went in and did the eyeliner and everything. So I went in with the Milani Black as Black, I think, Stay Put eyeliner After Dark. So this is the one that I went in with. And then I also went in with the Revolution liquid liner as well. And it looks like this. It's got a little felt tip on it, which is really nice. And that's the ones I like to use. Next, I'm going to be doing the mascara. I'm going to be doing the mascara. It's Rimmel London. So I'm going to do that. Then if you were to want to wear fake lashes, you can do so. The fake lashes that I do would be, let me find them really quick. So I actually went in and did my lashes. So the Rimmel London mascara is super cheap and it does really good work. So I put a couple coats on and it doesn't make your eyelashes look spidery or anything like that. So I use that one all the time. And then if I were to go in with any type of fake eyelashes, it would be the Wispies, I think it's Demi Wispies. And this is actually like the little packs that you can get. Maybe if I can get it open. Like that. And my brother bought these home. I didn't buy these, so I have no idea how much these would even be, honestly. So I went in with that, and next thing I'm going to do is some contouring. So I'm going to get my contour palette out here and then do that. And like always, I use the Makeup Revolution HD Pro contour palette. It's the powder one. I don't use cream contour because I'm not good at it. So I take the two colors down here at the bottom and I just take those, and you're gonna find the high point, not the high point, the chiseled out part of your cheekbone here, and you're gonna just do that. And it's gonna look harsh at first, but you're just gonna keep blending it out. And blend down to give you like the really sculpted look. And then you're gonna take some more and you're gonna go along your forehead like so. And then take your leftovers or excess here. And then I always go underneath my jawline here because I have chubby cheeks, and it just, if you don't go under here, then you're just not gonna have it look as sculpted. So I just go under here all the way back. And then one thing that really sculpts it out is if you bake right underneath of this contour here. It's gonna sculpt it out and it's gonna look super duper good. So I will finish the other side and then I'll put that underneath as well. Okay, so I did the other side of my face as well, and then I put the powder on to kind of bake. Now I'm gonna go in with my Milani Tea Rose. I think it's called Tea Rose. My stuff is super broken. It just broke. I fixed it a couple times, and then now I just have the little bits and pieces of it. But this is my favorite blush, and it's the only blush that I use because I just don't like the way blush looks half the time anyways. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush here, and I'm going to do like a little smile. And you're going to blend backwards towards your hairline. So I'll do the same thing to the other side. You're just going to blend that all out, like so. And then that's all I do for blush. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is my highlight, because I always do highlight. So the two things that I use is the eyeshadows in the Jaclyn Hill palette here, and then the James Charles palette as well. So I take the in light, and I'm gonna put that on my cheekbone. And I'm gonna take this nice fluffy brush here and then swirl it around in here, and then I'll put that right on my cheekbone here. I like a nice highlight, so it may look a little heavy. And then I'll take another brush just to blend that first one out, because I put two different colors, or shadows here I should say. And then I'm going to bring that one down the bridge of my nose, just kind of at the tip here, and then a little bit there, and then a little bit above here, like that. And then I'm going to go in with the James Charles palette and take those two shades that I am completely, well, almost completely out of, swirl it around, mix the two. I just set that right on top of that one, and that gives a nice glow. So if you're going out for New Year's or something and you want a nice glow and you have these palettes, you can use that, or you can use any palette that has nice shimmery shades that match your skin tone nicely. And then I just blend everything out. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and blend the bake off here. Like that. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is set everything, because you're all done with the face. I'm going to use my Milani Make It Last setting spray. It's supposed to be a 16-hour wear. It's really, really nice, but I am almost out of it. So I'm going to spritz this over my face. And then fan it a little bit, because you did just get done putting mascara on and you don't want that mascara to be everywhere. So there's that. And then next, well, pretty much the last thing that I'm going to do is my lips. The color, I have this nice little, these are pretty much all nudes, and that's probably what you would want to wear with a makeup look as dark as this one. So I'm going to just pick one of the nicer nude colors here, and this one right here. This one is more of a nice brown color. that? I don't know why that looks purple to me now. I don't know. More of like a mauve. How do you say that color? I don't know. So yeah, that is the look. And that color is actually called Rosebud. So it does have like a pinkish purpley color to it, but it goes well with this look. And then take my hair down here. And then I'll show you the look up close. So I don't ever go out for New Year's, actually. I just stay home and I watch the ball drop. But I always like doing my makeup for it so I can take some pictures. But here's one of the looks right here. Turn this light off. I'll show you guys. So I went for like a burgundy goldish color here.